Good morning, Ollie. How are you? Good morning, Mallory. Good morning, Lena. Ollie, I was thinking of you the other day. I was up in the mountains and I was looking at Bolton, and there's still snow on top of Bolton, if you can believe it or not. Good morning, Keegan. Good morning, Elka. Good morning, Dia. Good morning, Everett. Good morning, Haniel. It's good to have you on the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I'm looking for somebody to take notes. It's also Cinco de Mayo, and it is also trivia day today. Good morning, Somerset. It's also freezing cold. I think it was 29 degrees when I woke up this morning. People are here early. That's good. Awesome. Thanks, Lena. So, Ollie, I was thinking that maybe there's still an opportunity to climb up way high and get some skiing in. Good morning, Alara. Good morning, Lex. Hold on, I'm going to find out what the temperature was today. Good morning, Zoe. Good morning, Sammy. Good morning, Abby. Good morning, Izzy. Izzy and Abby. Yeah, Ollie, do you ever go over to Tuckerman's Ravine? Good morning, Mia. So I just looked it up. It was 30. It's 38 degrees right now. Good morning, Che. And I think it was even colder this morning. Yeah, I guess I do. Funny how that works, huh, Mia? Good morning, Cadence. That's what shows up on the chat. So things are changing, I guess. So we'll wait just a little bit. People aren't as early as they were yesterday. Yesterday we had a whole slew of people. Good morning, Aiden. People were early. Tuesday, people are sleeping a little bit later, I think. All right. So we're gonna get going. I don't want to keep people. I don't want to keep people too long. Today is Cinco de Mayo. It's the 5th of May. And I actually did not know this, but Cinco de Mayo is an annual celebration held on May 5th. And the date is observed to commemorate the Mexican army's victory over the French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862. More popularly celebrated in the United States, it has become associated with the celebration of Mexican American culture, which began in California, where they have been observed since 1863. So a little bit of background, Cinco de Mayo. Ella Averbeck, good morning. Hazel, good morning. Cooper Davis, good morning. So today, Rowan, good morning. Man, Rowan, not yesterday, but usually so polite. I love that. Claire, good morning. Chen Chen, good morning. Where's Chen Chen? Ivy, good morning. Will Ivy, I just got the Smithsonian Magazine and they have an article about George Harrison. Good morning, Sadie. Good morning, Cameron. And I read the article and it was interesting. Good morning, Ezra. For those of you who don't know, George Harrison was one of the Beatles. And in the summer of 1963, the Beatles were blowing up in England, but in the United States, nobody had heard of them. And George Harrison had a sister who lived in a place called Benton, Illinois, of all the places, right? And George Harrison ended up going there in September for 2 weeks. And nobody knew who he was. Nobody knew who the Beatles were. And it was a whole article in the Smithsonian about how George Harrison spent 2 weeks anonymously in Illinois visiting his sister. He actually ended up sitting in with a band and playing. And his sister was really trying to promote him in the band. But then he went back to England. And in December, they played the Ed Sullivan Show. And it was all over for being anonymous. So Will, if I know you like the Beatles, if I find the time to get that article online, I'll try and send that to you. It was very interesting. So today, just some reminders. Don't forget to be reading on a regular basis. As I mentioned, based on the survey results, thank you very much for all the people who filled that in. About 50% of people are reading on a regular basis, and now is a great time to get in the habit of reading more regularly so we can finish out the year pretty strong in terms of the reading. And that's just a good habit to get into anyway, to be reading for part of the day. I've been reading more now right before bed, and it's knocking me out. So it's a great way to end the day with some reading. And speaking of reading, I did want to mention the Montpelier Public Schools. There's an organization called the Partners in Education. And right now, I believe if you go to MSMS, if you're safe and social distancing and you wear a mask and gloves and all that, I believe that they have book bins outside of the gym of all these books that you can either exchange or that you can grab for free, right? So if you check out, it's called the MRPS Partners in Education, and I linked the website into your email today. And so if you're looking for something to read, they're having a book giveaway and a book exchange. Also, Dia just mentioned Twilight Authors coming out with another book. And also, Jason Reynolds, I'd be paying attention. Oh, Ezra. So Ezra just said the books are free. And I don't know if there's an exchange, but if you have books at home that you've read and you've finished, I mean, you could always exchange them. Ask your family if that's okay. But right now, in fact, our local library just opened for, you can go to the library website and then you can check out books and then you drive by and pick them up. So a lot of people are looking for new reading. Today, I'm going to have office hours again from 9:20 right after this call or right after this live stream. I'll have office hours using the Google Meet, Dynamix 802 Meet. And if you have any questions about Vermont History Day, don't hesitate to drop in. The other thing I want to mention too, before I forget, is this Friday at 2 o'clock, the Vermont Historical Society is having their virtual Vermont History Day. And they're going to be streaming live. And I believe it's the awards ceremony where they talk about all the entries and they identify who the winners are for the virtual Vermont history. Our team has 2 entries. Zoe Plummer Tripp has a documentary entered, and Hazel, Ella, Somerset, Maggie, and Alara also have an entry. It is May 8th, Ella. I'm just saying it's this Friday. It's this Friday. No. It's this Friday. I just put a reminder in there. If you guys have a calendar or any of that, you want to be marking that in your calendar. This Friday, May 8th, the Vermont Historical Society is having their virtual Vermont. So, that'd be cool to show up and check it out because we have some really strong entries. In terms of the humanities schedule today, If you haven't already, please create a schedule and a learning goal for the week. That's in your Google Classroom. And then also, you should be working on your Vermont History Day slideshow and wrapping that up. It'd be great if you could share the link with me so that I can just tap into your work and make sure that I have access to it. And again, that's a rolling deadline. So if you don't have it done today, try and get it done tomorrow. If you don't have it done tomorrow, try and get it done by Thursday. But we're at the end of that project rollout. And so I want to make sure that you have the History Day sort of completed. The other thing too, as I mentioned yesterday, if you've finished with your Vermont History Day, you can be working on your PLP. You can be doing anything creative. You could also, I sent in the email yesterday a bunch of resources related to creative writing. And then the other thing I did, hold on, Ezra. The other thing I did too is that the first part of chapter 5 of the Odyssey is posted on our YouTube channel. So if you want to listen to that, and I'll try and have the second part of chapter 5 posted for tomorrow. So as you finish the Vermont History Day slideshow, we're going to get back into the Odyssey. And then next week, we're going to set up sort of a menu of learning opportunities for the rest of the school year. So Ezra has a question: when is the final draft of the Vermont History Day slideshow due? Really, I had said May 4th, which May 4th and 5th, which is yesterday and today. But Ezra, it's sort of a rolling deadline, right? So if you can get it turned in today or tomorrow, awesome. If you can't get it turned in today or tomorrow, try for the day after that. But if you can have that wrapped up, by this week, I think you're in really good shape. Okay, so if you can get that, the sooner you get that to me, the better. But if you need the rest of the week, that's fine. Dia, in your email, Learning Opportunity 2, you'll see that there is a link, and you go to visit that link, and then you just share your slideshow. Okay, so it's in your email. Does anybody have any other questions before we move on? Okay, so I'm not seeing any other questions. Just remember, check your email, Vermont History Day, try and get that finished today or tomorrow. And then if you're done, there is a new chapter of the Odyssey that's posted on the YouTube channel. Okay, so Tuesday is our trivia day. And actually, let me just note that Ollie was the first one on the call this morning. Lena is taking notes. And Lex, I think I just answered that question, right? When you finish your Vermont History Day, you can start watching the Odyssey again. And probably this Friday, there'll be a short little question and answer about the Odyssey, part review and part based on chapter 5, which the completed chapter 5 should be posted by tomorrow. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here are some trivia questions. Okay. Let's see here. Let's start in the category animals. Animals. Last week, I asked you what was the fastest land animal. This week, what is the fastest aquatic animal? This is in the ocean. What's the fastest ocean animal, aquatic ocean animal? Go. Holy smokes. Keegan Smith, you are correct. The answer is sailfish. That was quick. According to a cow. Very clever. Oh, I missed the humor. The sailfish can reach speeds of up to 68 miles per hour. Mermaids. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Oh, this is a hard question. How many legs does a lobster have? How many legs does a lobster have? I don't know if you guys are all Googling this as fast as you can, or you actually know it. 4, 6, 8. Nope, not seeing it. Ah, Mia Reynolds. The correct answer is 10. Nice job. So we had Mia. The correct answer is 10. There are 8 walking legs and 2 larger claw legs. So Mia with the win on that one. Okay. All right. Last animal question. Here we go. 16 legs. Uh, are worker bees male or female? Are worker bees male or female? Zoe Plum. Up. Sorry. The correct answer is female. Wait a minute. Who? I think Lena had that correct. Hold on. The correct answer is female. Hold on. Who had that correct? Lena D'Onofrio with the win on that one. Worker bees are female. Okay, here we go. Next, we're going to go to space and planets. Okay, we'll start off with a gimme. Which planet is closest to Earth? Which planet is closest to Earth? I believe the correct answer is Mercury. That's what my answer shows. And if that's the case, it would be Russell Clare with the win. I believe the correct answer is Mercury. Nice job. Here we go. Uh, the sun. Not exactly. All right. What is the name? Spelling does not count. Hold on a second. We have a dispute here. Which planet is closest to the Earth? We're going to go to the rules committee. Hold on a second. The correct answer is Mercury. The correct answer is Mercury. Wait, I just looked it up and it said the closest answer to the Earth, to the closest planet to the Earth is Mercury. Somebody, we have a dispute here. That's what I got on my answer. Hold on, let me double check. Oh boy. So that's a bad hold. Timeout. There is that's a bad answer because it changes. Apparently, Venus can be closest to the Earth. So we're going to strike that question. That was a bad question. I apologize for that. So Ezra has a clarification. At this time of year, it's Mercury. So Venus or Mercury, but that was a bad question. I apologize. So we're going to, Russell, I'm taking your name off the list. Sorry, bud. Bad question. All right, here we go. We need to go to a more reputable website, I think, than that last one. There are some things you should not say in public, and there are some things you should not chat in. Hey, people, you need to be appropriate on the chat, please. That's the last time I want to have to say that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to ask you a question. Which country on the Scandinavian peninsula is largest in area? What country on the Scandinavian peninsula is largest in area? Turkey is not on the Scandinavian peninsula. Keegan Smith with the correct answer is Norway. Good job. The correct answer is Norway. Nice. Okay. Next question. This is a geography question. Hold on here. Okay. Listen, which of these Canadian provincial capitals lies in a major oil and gas producing region? Which of these Canadian provincial capitals lies in a major oil and gas producing region? Is it Edmonton, Halifax, or Victoria? If you're a hockey fan, you should know this. Cameron Raspy, the correct answer is Edmonton. And Cameron knew that because the Edmonton hockey team is called the Oilers. Nice job, Cameron. Okay. And here we go. Another. Oh, this is a hard. I didn't know this one. Here's a hard one. Okay. How big is the diameter of a basketball hoop in inches? How big is the diameter of a basketball hoop? We do not have a correct answer yet. Mia Reynolds, holy smokes. The correct answer is 18 inches in diameter. It is not 42. The correct answer is 18. Nice job, Mia Reynolds. All right. So right now we have a couple kids who have two correct answers, and some people who have one correct answer, and we have one who was stricken from the list based on a controversial response. All right, here we go. This is a two-part question. Okay. Bigger than the ball. Thank you, Lex. Thank you so much. Can you name the largest chocolate manufacturer in the United States? Largest chocolate manufacturer in the United States. Keegan Smith with the win. The correct answer is Hershey's. Hershey's. Mars. Reese's. Oh boy. Reese's isn't just chocolate, Hazel. It's chocolate and peanut butter. Willow Wonka. Willy. Oh boy. All right. Second part of the second part of the question. Which state is Hershey in? Which state is Hershey in? Part two. Which state is Hershey's in? Somerset Pierce, Pennsylvania. That is correct. Hershey, Pennsylvania. There's a theme park there called Hershey Park. Oh dear. All right. We're going to go to entertainment. It's almost time. Here we go. It's almost time. What's the name of the toy cowboy in Toy Story? Toy cowboy in Toy Story. What? Keegan had Woods, but I think Russell, we're going to have to go with Russell. He had Woody. Woody is the correct answer. It wasn't Waddy, and it wasn't Wood. It was Woody. All right, here we go. This is the last question. Last question. Here we go. Tom Hanks. All right, last question. We're going to go deep into your childhood, at least deep into my childhood. Name the character who lives in a trash can on Sesame Street. trash can on Sesame Street? Russell Clare with a big comeback. Russell has the correct answer. It was Oscar the Grouch. Wow, tight game today. So for the results of Tuesday, it starts with a G. Didn't they name an award after him? All right, here we go. We had a good game today. We had Russell had 2 correct answers. Mia had 2 correct answers. But the winner with 3 correct answers was Keegan Smith. I think that's the second time that Keegan has won our Tuesday trivia. So good work. I'll try and amp up the level of trivia questions next Tuesday. Don't forget, I have office hours this morning starting right now. And I'm going to wish you all the best today. Don't forget, you can be doing your schedule and goal and also working on your Vermont History Day. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to be in touch. And have a great day, everybody. I will see you tomorrow, Wednesday, when we're going to play another game. All right? Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.